Hi, I'm Roger Lebbin with Mid-Atlantic Builders. Our office is located in Rockville, Maryland, and we've been developing land and building homes in Montgomery, Prince George's, and Loudoun County for 41 years. I've had the pleasure of working and playing with Rich Thometz for about 30 of those years, so you could say that I know him pretty well. I got to know Rich when he was working with past MNCBIA President Peter Burns with Winchester Homes, one of my longtime favorite home builders and leaders of our industry. Rich was surrounded there by other great names in our industry who have also given countless hours to the MBIA and Home Builders Care Foundation. A few that stood out were Peter, who gave generously to HBC and CASA of Maryland, and Michael Schuler, our Pros Awards chairman for years, and of course, past president of MNCBIA, Steve Nardella. All members of what we know as the gold standard in our industry. My hat is off to all of them for their many contributions. Rich had a great career with Winchester Homes, and along the way picked up his law degree from Georgetown University. Not bad, young man. Then he moved on to form his own company, Haley Development, around 1998, developing land in the metro area. And he is a consummate professional in that, along with everything else that he touches. I have to thank Rich today, not only for all he has given to Home Builders Care Foundation, but for the enormous contribution he made over 30 years to the industry, often leading the legislative fight against misguided new legislation that virtually always was damaging to new home purchasers and the industry that creates the opportunity for them to achieve what is still the American dream. That dream, even in this era of the current pandemic, is still very much alive and well, as evidenced by the traffic that home builders are seeing in their models, despite the social distancing, masks, and other obstacles to selling a new home. There are very few people in our midst that have done as much for our cause than Rich Thometz. He would never brag about himself, but fortunately, I am not ashamed to do it for him because he's an outstanding example of home builders who care. In honor of Rich's accomplishments and the example he has set for the next generation of leadership, Mid-Atlantic Builders has given a sponsorship level donation to Home Builders Care. I'd like to take this opportunity to implore you to do what you can right now for those in need as a direct result of the coronavirus pandemic. There are countless ways you can make a difference, from your in-kind gifts of labor to our Home Builders Care projects, or you could take the easy way out, just write a check. I hope you will find it in your heart to go beyond giving to just Home Builders Care this year. There are food banks and food kitchens that are strained to their limits, and they desperately need your help. Watching the nightly news from March through May has been very painful for all of us. Debbie and I were discussing the many needs of our community, and she said to me in regards to doing more right now, Roger, if not us, then who? And if not now, when? We need to do more now. Well, we decided to make gifts to local food banks, social service agencies, and hospitals, to name a few of the recipients. I hope you will consider doing the same in accordance with your means. Doing so in honor of Rich would be a nice touch too. I also want to thank the Home Builders Care Foundation board members who give their time making the rest of us look good. I cannot thank you enough and want you to know how much the rest of us appreciate all of your hard work. The many accomplishments of Home Builders Care Foundation over so many decades, 35 years worth, doesn't happen by merely snapping your fingers. Your tireless efforts, led by Patty Kane and with the help of Lori Graff and the rest of the staff at MBIA, are nothing less than inspiring. I'd be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to Diane, Rich's beautiful and devoted wife of 29 years, without whom he'd be lost. Congratulations to both of you for a career well done and for having room in your collective hearts for Home Builders Care Foundation.